You want to learn how to speak the language?
Goals for communication. Then FLR is the solution.
Alright. Good day, my friends. Okay, this video will be the first lesson for Cantonese, Cantonese. Okay, now I'm actually inspired to start these Cantonese lessons because I have a couple friends who are currently learning Cantonese, and they're not necessarily going to give up, but they're finding it frustrating and very discouraging when it comes to the tones. They say that it's hard to grasp the tones. And I mean, I always tell people that you don't necessarily have to study the tones for Cantonese or any of those tonal languages, as long as you're doing a lot of listening and mimicking. Okay, but I know everyone is different. So I'm going to take this approach I'm taking here is pretty much the approach I took when I first started learning Cantonese. And I wish I would have taken this approach when I started learning Mandarin. So basically, there's no tones here. Okay, I didn't use the Yut Ping. Now, I'm not saying that the Yut Ping is not good to learn. It's definitely good to learn, especially when you start typing on the computer. You will need to know how to use that Yut Ping system. But what I'm going to do here is just basically, I'm just going to read out the characters, sound them out, and you guys can repeat after me, just like that. Learn them that way. So what I've done here was I've taken some words from Teach Yourself, because this is the book that they're using to learn Cantonese, and I'm just building from the personal pronouns. Okay, so basically I have the personal pronouns here, and I made some sentences over here, just some different type of sentences using those personal pronouns. So I'm basically building on top of those personal pronouns. So a lot of these words aren't introduced in the first chapter of Teach Yourself. So before I get started, just to give some more advice on this, you guys need to just listen a lot. That's basically what you need to do. This is very, very important. I always say this. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but you have to listen to as much content as you can. And that's what I've been doing for Cantonese. I don't know the tones for Cantonese, okay? I know I've said before that I'm going to get into starting to learn them, but I still haven't. I've become addicted to just listening to the stuff. And now the tones are growing on me. Like I'm starting to get used to them. I don't find them difficult. And this is because of all the listening I've been doing. The stories, just random shows, whatever I get my hands on with listening, I will listen to them. Even if I don't understand, I still listen to them, because I know there's going to be some point in those shows or whatever it is I'm watching, I'm going to hear some words that I've learned from these stories. That's all I look for. Okay, I look for those words, and then I just relax and let the sounds grow on me and stuff. So like I said, it takes time. For me, I've been, let's see, September. Next year will be a year for me since I've been studying Cantonese. I've been studying Cantonese for a whole year, starting from next month. And that's what I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a whole bunch of listening. Of course, I use everything I learn, but I put a strong emphasis on listening because it's a tonal language, and I want my tones to be decent. So that's what you guys need to do. So just get the resources, get the storybooks, find something that you can watch, some movies, and just do that every day. And again, make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun with it, then it's just not going to work. You have to find some ways to have fun with it. Okay? Very, very important. So, we're going to start, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and read these sentences. I'm going to read them slow, and you guys can just build off of that, or just, if you want to follow this series, because I'll continue to make these. I probably will continue to do these until my buddies get used to the, start getting the grasp of Cantonese tones. Okay? So, let's get started. So, here we have the personal pronouns. We have ngõ. Hold on for a second. Okay, so here we have ngõ. Ngõ is an NG sound, right? Now, I know there are some people out there that have a hard time with this sound, this NG, the ng. Another way of pronouncing this word, this means I. You can say aw, like AW, aw. It sounds like that. So ngõ or aw. Then we have ngõ day, that means us or we. Or you can say all day. Then we have you, nay, or lay. Then we have you guys, plural, nay day, or lay day. Next one we have he, she, or it. Okay, he, she, or it.佢, okay,佢. And then they, or them.佢they. So those are our personal pronouns. Very easy. So we have a total of 5 sentences here. So like I said, I just kind of use these personal pronouns in here in different spots. So the first one we have, let's say, 我係美國人學緊廣東話。我係美國人學緊廣東話。So I am an American studying Cantonese. I am an American studying Cantonese. 我係美國人學緊廣東話. Right? So don't worry about too much of the grammar. Just it's not, well, actually, I'll tell you some things. So I am 我係, I am 美國人. 美國人 is American. 美國 is America. 學 is study. 緊 學緊, this is like a present, what do you call it? A present progressive. You're studying ing. It's going on now. 廣東話, that's Cantonese. So 我係美國人學緊廣東話. I'm an American studying Cantonese. Alright? Next one. 我哋已經喺香港，所以細密喺學校學廣東話。我哋已經喺香港，所以細密喺學校學廣東話. So the translation, we are already in Hong Kong, so no need to study Cantonese at the university. So all day or 我哋, we, 已經, already, 喺 means at, 香港, 香港, this is Hong Kong, 香港, 所以, therefore, 細密, this means no need to do this, no need to do that. There is no need for this, no need for that. 喺, again, at, 學校, at the school, 學校, 學, study, 廣東話. So again, 我哋已經喺香港, 所以細密喺學校學廣東話. We are already in Hong Kong, therefore No need to study Cantonese at the university. Got that? Okay. Number 3. Okay. Wa si wa a. Wa si wa a. Lấy đấy or nấy đấy. Tiếng Gai đôi Quảng Đông Hoa giáo ý xí lệ. Wa si wa a. Lấy đấy tiếng Gai đôi Quảng Đông Hoa giáo ý xí lệ. So, wa si wa a. That means, by the way, wa si wa a. Lấy đấy, you guys. Tiếng Gai, why? Đôi is like two or in or đôi Quảng Đông Hoa, two Cantonese or in Cantonese. Giáo have, giáo ý xí lệ. Ý xí lệ. This means interest. Interest, like in this context, interest, but it also means interesting. So why do you, by the way, why do you guys have an interest in Cantonese? Le. Now in this le, le is, it's not a, because in Chinese you have a ma at the end. They have this ma question particle or ma or me. That's a yes or no. When you have me or ma at the end, it's a yes or no question. But when you have le or na, it's not a yes or no. It can be a variety of responses to this. Okay. All right. Number 4. 我而家要學廣東話，因為let's see，因為由細到大。由細到大好鍾意香港人同埋香港嘅文化。Okay, let's try this again. 我而家要學廣東話，因為由細到大好鍾意香港人同埋香港嘅文化。Alright? So, first translation, like now, 我而家要學廣東話。I want to study Cantonese now. 因為 because 由細到大 since I was a kid, from a young age, 好鍾意 I should have put 我，因為okay, it's already implied. 好鍾意香港人 I really like the Cantonese people. 同埋 and 香港嘅文化 and the Cantonese culture. Okay, so now I want to learn Cantonese because ever since I was a child, I really liked the Cantonese people and the culture of Hong Kong. Alright? Alright, last one. Let's see. 佢係美國人，但係對廣東話有意思。佢係美國人，但係對廣東話有意思。So he or she is American, but 對廣東話 to or in Cantonese 有意思 has an interest. So he or she is American but has an interest in Cantonese. That's simple. So as you can see, personal pronouns were used throughout these sentences. So the first one you see, I use all or 我係美國人學緊廣東話. So that's one. Alright. Number 2, I use 我哋已經我哋 for we. Okay, so 我哋 we use that. We 我哋已經係香港，所以細物喺學校學廣東話. So we use we there. So we. And number 3, what do we use? 你哋 we use 你哋. 話是話啊，你哋點解對廣東話有意思呢? So 你哋 you guys, 你哋. Or if you want to just use you just take off they and then just keep they. They, and 4, we use all here again, or all. That was it, just all or all. 我而家 sorry. 我而家要學廣東話，因為由細到大好鍾意香港人同埋香港嘅文化. Alright, so we use all here for me, I. Now I want to study Cantonese because ever since I was a child, I really like the Cantonese people and the culture of Hong Kong. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't even go through this for you. So 我 is I, 而家 is now, you is want, 學廣東話 學 is study. 廣東話 of course is Cantonese. 因為 is because. 由細到大 that means ever since I was a child, from a small child. 好鍾意 when you put 好 together with an adjective, it's like very much. So 好鍾意 like very much 香港人 the Cantonese people 同埋 and 香港嘅文化 and then the culture of Hong Kong. Now this ge here is basically possessive. Okay, ge, so the culture of Hong Kong. Manfa is culture. Alright. Alright, the next one, the last one. Alright, so he, she, or it. So we use ko here. Now, if you wanted to, you could also use ko they, ko or ko they 係美國人. They, he or she is an American. So 係 is 美國人 American. 但係 is but 對廣東話 to Cantonese 有意思. Yao is to have, EC is interest. Yao EC, have an interest in Cantonese. So again, when you say Yao EC without the doi right here, it means something is interesting. Like for example, if I say 比如我覺得學廣東話真係no, I say wait, let me start over. 比如學廣東話真係有意思㗎啦，真係有意思㗎啦， or 真有意思㗎啦, I should say 真有意思㗎啦, really it is really interesting. Or I could say 學廣東話唔知幾有意思㗎啦，學廣東話唔知幾有意思㗎啦. So 有意思, that is it's very interesting. It's interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. And like I said, I was just building. Okay, I was just building off of those personal pronouns since you guys are using the teach yourself. And try not to get frustrated with the tones. Like I said, just listen, continue to listen to the dialogues. I like to spend several days listening to those dialogues. I like to spend at least 7 days listening to certain dialogues. I know for some people it's a long time, but that's just how I like to do it. Because 7 days is a long time, and by that time, by the end of the 7 days, you will become used to the sounds, literally. So I will spend like 7 days listening to it over and over and over and over and over. And since it's Cantonese, it's a Chinese language, you want to copy down the characters for 7 days. So by the end of the 7 days, you should have 7 pages of written out dialogues. It's a lot of work, but if you're wanting to learn Cantonese, that's the work you have to put in. So yeah, like I said, just go ahead and continue listening to those dialogues, and get some movies, watch some stuff on YouTube, just random stuff, and you don't have to necessarily understand what's going on. That's not the point. The point is to just get used to the sounds, the tones. This stuff will grow on you. Okay, I know because it's happened to me. So yep, that's it for this video. This is just to help out a few buddies and those and others who are interested in learning Cantonese. Like I said, I will continue to make these type of videos to help out these guys, because I would hate to have to see you quit learning, Cantonese because of the tones. Because this seems to be a problem for everyone. The tones are very, very difficult and intimidating. So that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If I messed up somewhere here, just let me know. I'm very open to constructive criticism, as long as it's constructive. Make a video response. And that's it. Thanks for viewing, and I look forward to you guys' comments.